Hello guys, I'm Timothy Earl from Earl Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to another edition of Bet, Win, Repeat Friday. It's me and Nick for this one, so a Earl Sports Bet Show Part 2, question mark. No Lenny today, he's got some stuff he had to get done, but he will be back on Monday. He just didn't want to hang out with us today. That's what it was.
That's understandable. Very understandable.
We're annoying as is, so I understand that perfectly. So, no Lenny today. But before we jump into it, because we'll talk a little bit of baseball. I know me and Nick just did the Earl Sports Bet Show, so we just talked baseball for about an hour and a half. But we'll do it again. But we won't go as long today. This will be like a 20-25 minute show, and we'll go from there. I will do some housekeeping before we head into all the stuff. Picks and Parlays contest page. Picks and Parlay Facebook on the Facebook page. That's where you go to be able to find your weekly contest and your monthly contest. I don't have updates for that. That's a Lenny thing. But you should know whether or not you're still in the weekly contest, and you should know whether or not you're still in the monthly contest. So good luck to whoever is. I know I'm not, because I always forget to put in plays like the second day. So it is what it is. But make sure you guys are checking out that. If you guys are interested in anything on the picksandparlays.net website, you guys can go get it over there. MLB at checkout will save you 20% off the entire site when you do go pick up anything over there. And then make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, sharing, ringing the bell for all those notifications, so you guys are notified whenever we go live here. And finally, make sure you guys are checking out the Picks and Parlays app. Personally, I use it every day. Actually, haven't looked at it today. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what the consensus report looks like, because that's the main reason why I like to use it. And consensus report. And we can look at it. Hey, Nick, I know you got a fake football game tonight. Are you curious to see where everybody is on the site for it?
Yeah, we have a Canadian football game tonight, yeah.
Yeah, same thing. 4-3 for the spread on Hamilton. And 3 will be over. But those are all the stuff, all the different things you can get. My phone's a little too bright, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that's stuff you can get. There's the Atlanta-Milwaukee game, 1-0 on Milwaukee's spread. 5-3 on Milwaukee on Braves. Bunch of people on the Giants today.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side on that one. I'm on the Natties.
WNBA today, 2-2 for the side on the spread, and one person on the over. I wonder who that lunatic could be. Mets game, 3-2 to the Mets. All right. I figured I'd throw out that because I use the consensus report every day. I know Craig Trapp has his VIP stuff that's over there. Make sure you guys are checking out everything over on the Picks and Parlays app. Nick. How are we doing? I know me and you just did a show, but how have you been doing in baseball? What's it going like? And any plays that kind of bounced off the board as like one of your top plays?
Yeah. Since June 1st, things have been really strong for me overall. I think I'm up like 35 units since June 1st, so it's been a really, really strong run. Right off the rip, I got on a line last night, and this line's moved, I think, 10 cents since I bet it last night. And they were a dog last night. Now it's a pick'em in this spot. I really like the Blue Jays tonight against the Seattle Mariners. You said Kikuchi against his former team. This Blue Jays team has been playing much better as of late. They're 5.5 games behind first place in the American League East with the easiest remaining strength of schedule in that division. So I think they're a team where if you're looking to maybe take a shot with a team to win that division. Now, granted, depends on what you already have futures-wise. I have the Rays at 350, and I end up grabbing a little bit of Blue Jays at plus 750 to win that division. Doesn't mean they will, but let's take a look real quick at what the live – they're 650 now, so okay. You can get the Rays now at minus 200 to win that division. But when we look at it, the Rays do have the toughest strength of schedule remaining in the AL East. And actually, It's now the Orioles with the easiest schedule, but it's very, very close between them and Toronto. Toronto just played. Who did Toronto just play? The Padres, which just now that they're off their schedule, lowered the or uppered the win percentage of their average opponents left. So that's kind of why that moved there. But I like the Blue Jays today. That was one of the first plays that popped up in my on my spreadsheet that I liked today was Toronto.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out how I can stop skipping around. Because I want to just be able to zoom into this all together. Stop going from post to post. Because I want to pull up the Instagram play of the day.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to do, but for whatever reason, it's not wanting to. Oh boy. Okay. Whatever reason, it's not wanting to cooperate with me, which is just a lot of fun. We'll actually just do it this way. Fine. We'll present the screen. Of course, it's being slow. Boom, and it's linked in the chat as well. We're going with Mr. Gavin Williams. Oh, that's the card for balling out. Mr. Gavin Williams and the Guardians on the money line, plus 110. The Instagram pod, we've done 3 of them so far, Nick. 3-0, up 3.45 units. So hopefully you can go 4-0 with Mr. Gavin Williams as the Instagram play of the day. If you guys have not already, go ahead and follow us over on the Instagram. I post a play of the day. Sometimes I'll post some Counter-Strike, WNBA. I'll have the balling out card out there because I do balling out on the Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check out that as well. All of those stuff over on the plus all of our free pick videos are over on the Instagram as well. So make sure you guys check that out. I know you. This is probably one of the bigger matchups of the night. Baltimore and Tampa Bay, and I know me and you hate each other right now over this series. I don't care. I'm riding the high of this Baltimore Orioles team. I've been on them all year. I have them 16-1 to win the division, and for the first time all year, after last night's game, the Tampa Bay Rays are not in first place in their division. That's crazy. But don't get me wrong, this Tampa Bay team is still the second or third best team in baseball. And I think there's a serious argument on who the best team in baseball is right now. Because the way that they've been playing, you can make an argument for Baltimore being the best team in baseball. And I know it's crazy for you to think of because you cannot stand the Orioles right now. But this team is good. And the separation between the Braves and the Orioles is now 3.5 games. So just figured I'd throw that one out there. But definitely it should be a fun matchup tonight between Bradish and Eflin. But we'll see how it goes. Mike's in the chat going, thoughts on the Yankees at plus 102 against the awful 28-70 Royals team. Clark Schmidt has been solid as of late. I cannot back a team at minus. I would have to lay a run line, home run line at plus money, or plus even money essentially, on a team that's lost 4 straight games. Was it 6 out of 7 and 9 out of 12, 9 out of 11? That's not necessarily a team I'm interested in backing. So I lean Royals or nothing. I cannot put my money on the Yankees right now. Just not going to happen. Nick, I know you probably do.
I did double down on the Yankees today. I got them first 5 minus half, minus 127, full game run line at plus 102. So yeah, I do like the Yankees today.
There you go. Hey, either way, it's about the same. Plus 102, minus 105, 7-cent difference, not a big deal. I'm not going after the Yankees at all. So, Nick, did you talk over your CFL?
I have not.
I'll let you talk over that for a minute, real quick.
Yeah, I am on the Argos in the over tonight, favored in the over. So I know that sounds super square, but when we look at it, this Argos team, all they've done so far this season is put up points, and I don't really see them stopping there. Chad Kelly and that offense is clicking here. This is the number one offense in the CFL. When you just look at what they've done offensively this year, granted, only 4 games, but with that being said, they are number one in yards per game, number one in rushing yards per game, number one in points scored per game. They've scored 38.8 points a game. So this is a team that their offense is looking so solid. 35, 45, 43, and 32 their first 4 weeks of the season. And I think that continues this week against a really weak Hamilton defense that just – they made some decent offseason acquisitions, but they haven't formulated it into anything defensively. And this Hamilton defense leaves a lot to be desired. So I like the Argos in the over. I think this is another game where the Argos put up 35 plus points, and they continue their amazing offensive ways.
There you go, Argos tonight for Nick in the CFL. We'll quickly go over to the WNBA. We only get one game tonight.
Yep.
It's the Liberty and the Mystics. The Liberty are 9.5 point favorites on the road, total of 163. I personally got 2 plays in this game. I went with the Mystics at plus the points, and I went with the over in this game as well. I got 162. It's up to 163 now. I see you see the Mystics. They start off 111 and 1 to the under. So they were a heavy under team to start the year. Since then, 6-2 to the over. So they have been a over team as of late up against the number 2 offense in the WNBA. I do think that you're going to have to see the Mystics score in order to keep up with New York in this one, but I do think they have the ability to. So when I looked at this one, I'm taking the over, and I'm taking Washington in this one for the WNBA game tonight.
Yeah, I agree that the Washington Mystics are going to have to keep up with the Liberty in this game. I do like the Liberty over 86.5 team total. That's a minus 115. I got the full game over 163 as well. I do think this is a back and forth game where maybe the Liberty drop 95, 100 points in this game. And this could be one of those where it's a back and forth, high scoring game that finishes in the 180s. So yeah, I am on board with that over. I do like it. And I like the Liberty to do a chunk of that scoring too.
I like it. Dave is coming in with his favorites, and he's going Cubbies, fading the red hot Cardinals. And I'm saying no. I'm the Cardinals today. Cardinals have won 6 straight games and 8 out of 9. That is not a team I want to be fading. It's a team that's been playing some really good baseball as of late. Nope, no Cubbies for me. Maybe the over in that game as well. Cubbies 8-1-1 to the over, 6-3-1 to the over for St. Louis. But I like the Cardinals in that one. No Cubbies for me in that one. I know, Nick, you're on the same side as me for that one, right?
I am. I'm on the Cardinals team total over and the full game over.
There you go. And you want to lay minus 185 with the Angels. No, not a chance. I'm not interested in going after that at all. I lean Pittsburgh, but the only reason why I couldn't back Pittsburgh is they've done nothing but lose. For a while, they've lost 5 out of 6 and 9 out of 11 and 12 out of 14. No, this is not Pittsburgh's not a team I want to be backing, but I am not touching the Angels at minus 185. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Mets Red Sox tonight in Fenway? Senga versus Crawford. Nick, I'll let you go for this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I think runs in this game. I got the Mets team total over 4.5, the full game over 9.5. I also did take a position on the first 5 money line with the New York Mets as well. I do not trust that bullpen for a full game play, but I will trust Senga for a first 5 play here over Cutter Crawford. I do think there is a pitching advantage with the Mets here in this spot. It's kind of why I'm looking at them there. So Mets first 5 at minus 104. And then a little bit of runs as well. Team total over 4.5, full game over 9.5. I look for a lot of runs to be scored today after unders went 8-1-1 yesterday.
What game went over yesterday?
Atlanta.
That's right, and we had the over for that.
I only had 2 overs yesterday, so I didn't have any overs basically. So
there you go.
Not a bad day to take a break off of overs.
I want to back the Mets ace, and that is Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga has been phenomenal. 3.2 ERA. In his last 10 starts, he's allowed 4 earned runs or more once, and that was one game against the Cardinals in the middle of June. Other than that, he has been nothing short of fantastic. So yes, I'm on the Mets tonight as well. They snapped their 3-game losing streak. I think they started another one today. And this got to be a statement series for the for Senga and the Mets if they want to have a shot to try to push themselves towards the playoffs. They're currently 6 games under 500 right now. Yeah. And by the way, that's a team that's 5 games over versus a team that's 6 games under, and it's a pick 'em with the home team being the over 500 team. I know it's still the Mets, and the Mets are heavy public teams, but whatever. USA -6. I have no clue what that's for.
The what now?
What is USA -6?
Oh, women's soccer.
Soccer?
Mm-hmm. They play Vietnam.
I'll take Vietnam plus a 6. It's a lot of goals. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Is the United States really going to be scoring that much?
Probably. The Vietnam I'm hearing is that bad.
Tommy Paul -3. I'm guessing that's tennis.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Cool. I think he means USA to beat Vietnam.
Yeah.
That's a stupid line.
Yeah, I think I was
seeing Jesus.
Yeah.
Only -40,000. I'll take Vietnam on the money line. Thank you very much. There's your lock of the day. -40,000 with the United States women's team. Wow,
just lay your bankroll on them, right? Lay your bankroll on them.
I mean, how can you not? You got to lay your bankroll on it, right? Honestly,
that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
By the way, that was a joke. Never lay your bankroll on anything. Just figure I throw that one out there just in case people didn't realize that was a joke. Cool. No, I'm not touching that stuff. No, thank you.
I don't even see a line on this freaking United States game.
And that's probably for the best of it. That's probably for the best of it. You don't need to worry about betting soccer.
No, I have no interest in betting soccer. But still, I was trying to see what the line was on Bet Online, and it's not telling me.
Yeah. Any other baseball games that kind of stood out to you that you want to mention, or if not, we'll cut it and we'll head out for the day.
Nothing off the rip for me. I got so much action today. I probably got way too much action today, but yeah, nothing crazy. I did free pick videos on the over in the Ranger game last night, and what's the other game I did? Blue Jays. Yeah.
There you go. I don't think us and Davis will ever agree on anything. I don't know how. I know it's the Rockies. How is anybody interested in betting the Miami Marlins right now after they've lost 6 straight games to come back from the All-Star break? Yeah. That's not a team I want to be backing. I want to back Colorado. Only reason why I didn't is I didn't know the pitcher. The Earl brothers, a.k.a. the Road Warriors. Welcome, Gene. Welcome. But that's going to be pretty much it for this episode of Bet Win Repeat. If you guys are interested in grabbing any of the plays from me and Nick over on the EarlSportsBets.com website or on the PicksandParlays.net website, I should say, promo code is MLB when you guys get anything over there. Saves you 20% off the entire site. Make sure you guys are checking out the Picks and Parlays app on all the platforms. Make sure you guys are checking out the contest page. Make sure you guys are like, comment, subscribbling. Ringing the bell, and we got one more chat. Astros -1.5 against Oakland tonight, or stay away. I'm staying away because that is way too juicy of a run line for me personally. I know Nick likes it though.
I did lay that run line, yeah.
But there you go. That is going to do it for this edition of Bet Win Repeat. Lenny will be back for you guys on Monday for another edition of Bet Win Repeat. Good luck today, guys.